look at all the pretty faces and the handsome smiles in the chatty chat. Please hold while I have issues opening my phone. Okay, you guys, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? Why is my hair being... you guys, my hair is being all sorts of annoying. And why is my camera, like... I swear I didn't move it from the last time, but I feel like I did. But maybe, I don't know. Who? Where's my chat? I need chat. I need... Hey, look, I can hear me. That's always a plus. I don't want to listen to me, though. Mute thyself. We're going to all the chatty chats. We have Maureen Pryor. Hello, hello. Melissa K. How are you doing? Not afraid of color. That would be Miss T. Hope you're doing wonderful. We have Mr. Jim Eber. Hello, hello. Mary's Crafty Creations. Janine is in the house. Linda G. Hello, hello. And Empty Nest, aka Maddie. Ooh, we have Lee Ann Getz Crafty. Well, hello, Lee Ann. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Maureen Pryor. Did I get you? I think I already did, but you may get two. And there's Miss Pam. Hello, Miss Pam. That's aka PJB Stamper, not PBJ. She's not a sandwich. She's not a sandwich, although she is sandwiched in the chat. Diane of Oz, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello, lovelies. How are you? I'm good. I got some Happy Mail. This arrived the other day, and I forgot to open it on Monday, so here we are, and which is fine, because another Happy Mail came today, too, so... We have, sorry, squirreled. I open and you see this. This is cookie dough. Look at all of that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, this is from Cordelia, you guys. Oh, look at, it's my second Valentine's card, because I don't count my first card as Valentine because it's a Halloween. This one's from Mary Alice. But yeah, so this is my second Valentine card. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This is paper. So this is a die, and then it's was cut out of the white and then cut out of the pattern. And the pattern was pieced back in. And this is an embossing folder with lunar paste, aka cookie dough lunar paste. And how do I know? Well, if it's not his, I'm going to be shocked. Let's just say that, because it's the same creamy color. You can see the striation marks of putting the paste on. See that? And it's shiny, which to me, as it just says, I'm sorry, but it says lunar paste. Confirm, confirmation, cookie dough. Yeah, called that. And that, look at her cute little stamp. Isn't that the cutest? But yeah, isn't that just gorgeous? And that's from Ms. Cordelia. So thank you, beautiful lady. That's absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning. And then this one, so if Crystal's Creations of Wyckoff is watching and I pull out the card and you're like, where's the other stuff? The other stuff got lost in the mail. Because I know sometimes you send little bitty stuff, but there was a gap in here. I didn't really have to open this. I just had to pull a little bit here and a little bit on the end. There was just enough to keep the big card in. So, but here you can see the postal machine ate this one. The postal machine ate it. But, yeah, it got here. And this one again is from Crystal. She, look at her cute little stamp. Her little Colorado stamp. Isn't that cute? Oh, this one's from Crystal. Ooh, look at that. So we have another die cut. It's like a little pockety. Is it? Yeah, look at that. So I'm assuming this is probably a Spellbinders die. It looks like something they would make. And it says sending prayers. And we've got lovely embossing that kind of matches that. I like that. Gotta love that green though. Look at all that green. And if you put green and purple together, you get the Joker. So yeah, I kind of like that too. Okay, there we go. I was like, it came out easy. And then, ooh, a lovely sentiment in there. But I had to look on the inside because she does do a fun thing. She does decorate her innards. Look at that. You're like the cutest little frog ever. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I will be reading this. But thank you, Miss Crystal. Very, very lovely. This is really cute. I like this. I like that. I like it. I likes it a lot. And then this. So, yeah, she uses up her pattern paper to make envelopes, which, if you get something like this, right, it's really cool. You could gut it, right? This one's pretty much apart anyways, but you could gut this and use this in another project. So she sends extra. She sends a little bit extra. Isn't it lovely? Thank you. Thank you, Cordelia. And thank you, Crystal's Creations. So thank you. And both of them have channels. So if you want to check them out, Crystal's Creations Wyckoff and Cordelia Alderman. Yeah. Okay, so those are going to be sitting over there till I get them put away. And then the other day during the live, you know, we're all chatting about the new Better Press. The new Better Press. And I so want it. But then I'm like, but you don't use the old one you have. Now this is why the Better Press. Okay, I got to adjust something. What the heck happened? I don't even know. Like, why are you guys way over there? Am I going the wrong way? We're going the wrong way. Let's go that way. Look, there you are. Okay, so the Better Press is named Better Press because they took the it was Memory Keepers. You remember, We Are Memory Keepers? They recently changed their name to We Are Makers because they're no longer just crafting. They do resin, they do yarn art, they do painting stuff, they do tumblers. They are makers now. So We Are Makers. Back in the day, one of the packages, 2015, where did I see that? Was it on this? I don't know, somewhere I read it. It said oh yeah, like right here, copyright 2015. American Crafts, aka We Are Makers. American Crafts is involved with a lot of companies, actually. Yeah, she says, oh yeah, I put cookie dough lunar paste on there and then ran it through the machine. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then Miss Gloria. Okay, so you guys have, if you haven't seen, I'm sorry. You might want to come out of your shell a little bit, but there's a lot of YouTubers out using the Better Press from Spellbinders? Isn't the Spellbinders Better Press? Now, what Spellbinders did is they took away the hinge. Okay, they took this away. They gave the top plate little tootsies, little feet, so that when you set it down, the plate is not touching the paper. The plate does not touch the paper until it hits the mouth of the machine, and the mouth of your die machine pushes it shut and sends it through. Okay, so they simplified that. So with the old letterpress, okay, they give you all the things. They give you sticker stuff. So let me peel this because we're gonna need this anyways. Okay, they give you this double stick tape. And there it is. See that? That's our double stick tape. And this held our plates in place. And they were plastic. Look at that. It's plastic. Plastic. So you would put your plate in there however it needed to be. And see, now that's held in place. Better Press changed it. Better Press put a magnet down here. They give you magnet so that it holds the metal plates. Okay, so that's a switch up. Okay, and then you would tape your paper to the top for the Better Press. And this one, we're going to put our paper here. Now, I did run it through. I do need a shim for mine because of the way my die machine is. So I need a shim. And I found for mine that the Gemini Junior metal plate works really nice in here. So I got my good one out. I've been using mine with my my Gemini Junior quite a bit. So hopefully I don't forget he's in there. And then you get this going. And then you grab the thick paper. Okay, you could probably use watercolor paper, whatever. You could definitely use the cotton paper that they have out. I am using the American Crafts, aka we are makers. We are makers. Letterpress paper. It is nice, thick, wonderful paper. And yeah, I bought a ton of it because it was $1.99, and I was like, even if I don't use it in the letterpress, I can use it like watercolor paper. You know, we use it. So if you're out and about and you see letterpress paper, it's just the old stuff from the original people. 2015, you guys. Still hitting that 2015. I know, right? So the other thing, please hold. I forgot to grab a couple things, but I need those couple things. So I forgot to grab these, and I forgot to grab where did I put it? Where did I put it? I said I've been trying to organize and clean, and then I forgot that I was organizing and cleaning, and I moved some stuff. Okay, where did I put it? Help! Help me! Nope, that's not it. Okay. Where did I put it? Christmas. I know where I put it. It's old. It's old. It's new, but it's Christmas. Spellbinders. Here we are. We're gonna try. Oh, that's hot foil. That's hot foil. That's hot foil. And they said that the hot foil plate was thicker than the Better Press or whatnot, so we'll find out. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, so back to old school. Okay, we've got our plate in place. It's nice and plasticky. We've got our paper in place. Okay, and then the next things they told you to do was get your letterpress paint out. Like, there you go. That's your letterpress ink. Thanks, Pam. All right, so yeah, so this is the letterpress ink, and look, I bought it and haven't even used that one. One of these I did use. I think I used... Well, these are both gold. I know I used gold because I was like, ooh, let me use gold because that's fun. Stamper girl! Okay, is this one opened? No, it is not this one. Next! Ah, see this one. It exploded. Yeah, I used this one. It exploded. That's the heat and everything. Gotta love that. Come out. It says, no, you've abused me. I don't want to come out, but I need you out. Come join the party. So rude. So rude. Okay, so I don't even know. It still feels gooky in there. That's glued on. Let's see if we can't help ourselves in there. Okay, I'm just gonna try and pry this a little bit. If it doesn't, we'll open the other one. Do. I have you on the TV. Ugh. Which means I get double the views because you're commenting on your phone. Or your laptop or whatever. And I'm not going to be ashamed for that. Nope. Okay. So, let me grab a thing here because this is like super... Uh-oh. Your mini eggs. What happened to your mini eggs? This is a paint. But this one might be a lost cause. I don't know. It really oozed out, and I'm thinking it oozed out because it's in my attic and it gets hot and cold and hot and cold and it can't make up its mind. And so it's probably like, nope. Okay. This one, we're just going to chuck it. $2.99 a few years ago. I have a backup. I have a backup. Please hold. Please hold. Okay. So these are letterpress ink. And it's... If you've seen old school letterpressing, right? Where they slap this thick, gooey ink on. That's what this is. Okay, and they're like, oh yes, this is going to be great for the community. They need this. Let's give them this. And so, what were they thinking? I have no clue. I have no clue, but this is what they did. I'm going to take, not that. No, not that. Come on. I need, let me do this. Because I can take this down and wash it. I'm going to put a little bit of this on this. Okay. Look at it. It's so thick. So thick. Let's get our lid back on. Get that off of there. It's still exploding. Let's pinch that. Now, you're thinking, well, this isn't easy. This is why this is not the better press. This is the letter press. So, oops, you know what? I think mine is all gooeyed out. Because look at that. That's all chunky and gross. It's not supposed to be like that. Let me put a little bit of alcohol in it. Because this is not just watery based. I don't know what this is. Come on. There we go. Nope. It says, nope. I'm not working with you. But this is what happens, right? It's really thick. You would get your letterpress ink. And then you would somehow apply it. Because I didn't see... When I was purchasing mine, I didn't see a dedicated brayer to it, but I'm assuming this is what they did, right? They would ink it up. Let me get a little bit more alcohol in here. Maybe a little bit too much. Come on. Oh, I don't know. It's being stubborn, you guys. Okay. You ink it up like so. And then you would close her up like so. Okay. And at this point, everything's touching. So in the new Better Press, this is not touching yet. So you don't have to be like super careful or anything, but this is definitely touching. And mind you, that ink is probably just gross. And I'll probably Google if I can bring it back to life, because it's dry. It's dried out. It's dried out. And so we've got that. But see, look at that. It's not perfect because my ink, well, you saw my ink is kind of crazy, right? But look at that. It pushes it into the paper. Okay. Now the thing with this ink is I need to leave it to dry for a few days. I played with it when I first got it, and the ink was terrible. Like, this stuff took forever to dry, and then it took me forever to get it cleaned up. But yeah, so that's that, right? It pushes in. It's pretty. If we could get it to ink up good, it would be really nice, right? So here's the dealio. Better Press said people aren't gonna buy this. Better Press said, no way, we can't handle this. This is no bueno. Okay. We need something that the people are not gonna scream and pull their hair out trying to use. They said we can't have this. We can't have this. So, ugh. I'm scrubbing. I'm scrubbing. I'm scrubby dubby dubbing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this stuff, I'm using some water to clean it. Let me tell you, when this stuff is in its prime, water did not clean it. I had some issues trying to clean it. Okay, but we're almost there. We're getting those little bitums out. Get those little bitters out. Right? Okay, so Better Press says, hey, let's make sure we're not giving these people paint or ink in a tube. Let's give them some Better Press ink. And I was like, well, I'm gonna try it. I mean, if it works on those metal things, right? Let's see how they do on these plastic ones. So if you have this system that you can't even see because it's so ginormous, let's do this. If you have this system with the plastic, I'm gonna see how these inks work, because I did try these a long time ago and they were okay. They just weren't very vibrant, if I remember. It's been a long time. But we're gonna try mulberry, because I feel like that would be pretty here. Okay, now on this you can see there's a little mark right there, there's a little mark right there, and right here. That is where your paper's at. Okay, so I know that my paper, my little bitty paper, isn't gonna take this whole whole thingy. And that goes, do you see how quick that was? That was pretty quick. That's easy. That's better. And then, I know, you guys, I know. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Try and get this so I don't have to keep putting it up. We're going to find my paper that I moved out the way. So we're going to take our little card piece that was already made for us. Okay. Remember, I have a shim in mine. I have a metal shim in mine. Now, as soon as I set this down, it's going to touch. Okay. So I don't want to be moving it and being weird. So I'm going to send it through my die cutting machine. And I'm going to go kind of slow, kind of like you would with the glimmer, just to get the pressure to hold a little bit on there. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Now, granted, it's not perfect. Not perfect, but it is really pretty. So then we're going to take a little bit of their tape. I don't know how sticky it is. We're going to take, do I want this? Yes, I do. I don't know. I'm going to put this is what they gave us, this double stick stuff. I don't know how sticky it is, so I'm just going to try it on, just going to give it a little try. Right on here. I just want to see if my paper will peel up. No. Okay, so that's too sticky for that. That's too sticky for that. And you guys, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So don't put their double stick tape on your paper. Although I am going to do this, right? We're just going to leave it because then I can trim it and then I'll have a sticker. Isn't that wonderful? Alyssa, hello, hello. I bought one, tried it, went meh, turned around and sold it. Yes. It's not for everyone, and that is okay. So I want my paper to stay in place. Okay. So I have options. I have options. I don't have a lot of options. It's sliding all over the place. So I'm going to set my paper in here, and then I'm going to find our buddy Mint Tape. Mint. Oh, Mint, please join us. Because I do, let me see how big these panels are. I think they're a little bit small, but, oh no, they're not. Look at that. So the panels I have are full A2 size, which is fabulous. So that just means that I can tape a little, right? I can tape a little because then I can cut that piece off, right? I can tape a little. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Then we're going to grab this lovely mulberry. And see, this is the other thing. With my hinge, I have to move it, right? With the other one, you can just flip the lid. So the new Better Press, you flip the lid. You can kind of see why I want one. But I have this one. We'll make do. We'll make do. Because I gotta save. I gotta save for my August vacation. I gotta save for my August vacation. So we're using some mulberry on our plastic piece. We're gonna close that up. These inks go on really nice. So if you have the old plastic ones and you're kind of curious, that Better Press ink is better than the Tuba ink. Okay. So we're just going to slow our roll through there. Yes. So let's hold on a second. I'm trying to read up. Hello, Debbie J. I'm wondering how this system is any different than using the normal die cutting embossing plates. I don't know. I don't do that, but I'm assuming it's the same. But having this, it just lines everything up for you. For sure, I mean, the plates are different. And remember, this was back in the day. They didn't really think about having, although I did have the rubber mat from Cuttlebug, you know, so they were just trying to make things easier. And that's what a lot of craft companies do. They try to make our lives easier. They're like, okay, we want to use this rubber mat system, but maybe people don't get continuous results. Maybe their rubber mat in their machine isn't giving them the perfect results. And so they're like, well, we're going to do it this way. Right? Ooh, if I push even harder, see, I was just lightly tapping before. So I pushed a little bit harder this time. So if people aren't getting continuous results and they're like, what is this, right? You know, they might not be happy with it. So I'm going to go through this again. And remember, I'm doing this with the plastic plates right now, but we're going to try out the other one here in just a momento. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, if I had pushed harder, that would have came out a lot better. Look at that. Look at that. It's very nice right there. But I still like it. I still like it. It's really pretty. I don't recommend sending it through twice. If you don't get a good print the first time, I just wouldn't recommend it. I can see it shifted a little bit, even though we had things taped down and doing their thing. This shifts a little bit. Probably the hinging shifts a little bit. But yeah, it's still really pretty. I'm still going to use it. It's going to go on a card. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. This one doesn't have good enough coverage. But that's the same color. That's the same color. Isn't that amazing? So you can do it kind of soft and really dark. Okay, and then this is Better Press ink, which is, I think, archival. I don't know. So I'm going to try my Stays On. We're going to try Stays On that half. Stays On cleaner, you know, for Stays On stuff that stays on. If you give it a second to mingle with the inks and let it get buddy with it, okay? Oh, look at that. That cleaned up right nicely. Oh, look at that. And it smells good. Okay? So there's that. And then, of course, you have your archival cleaner. That was recommended. So I, of course, bought it because why not? Okay, so I'm very gently, very gingerly just brushing this across the top because I don't want to tear up the thingamabob, right? So we're just going to let that sit there a second. I'm assuming it's going to work better. Okay. So, and this is the plastic plate. Okay. Maybe the Stays On cleaner won't work as nicely on the metal plates. Honestly, don't know. Okay, so that actually did really nicely. Okay, and I have a lot of plates for this. I'm gonna try and do another video or two, and I feel like I need to rinse this. I don't know. I just get that cleaner off of there. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna rinse this with some water, just like so. Okay, and then we're gonna go with some Simon Hurley ink because that's what I have. I can try a little bit of Catherine Pooler, and I can try a little bit of Altenew, and then I think I have some My Favorite Thing. So those are the only inks that I own. So we're gonna try what I have, right? I keep moving. I feel like a dork. Let's put these little papers here so I don't lose them. We're gonna tape this guy down just like we did before. Okay, or not. Do you not want to help me out? Like, I need you to work for me today. I know I'm not gonna pay you and all, but let's get you taped down. Okay, so we're gonna grab blah, 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 blah. Let's grab some Game Over. Okay, and we're gonna smoosh that on there. Oops. And that looks pretty good. So there's some Game Over. Okay, we're gonna close that, and it's already touching, so you got to be careful not to move it around. Whereas the Better Press, remember, the plate doesn't touch the paper until you start running it through. And I'm gonna go kind of slow, although I have a hard time with slow, let me tell you. Okay, so oh, look at that. So that's not bad. Okay, so here's our stages of that. I don't know. I think this would be better if I got better coverage. But, or maybe they're about the same. I don't know. They're about the same. So yeah, you can go and get Better Press ink or whatnot for the plastic. We're just trying the plastic ones right now, okay? So we've got Mulberry ink, Simon Hurley, and then that Mulberry ink pressed harder, okay? So we're gonna lift this up, pull that back, okay? And of course, oh, just look at that. Just look at that. Isn't it pretty? Put a little sentiment on there. It's good to go. Simon Hurley inks, we just need some water, lint-free cloth, and voila, he's all nice and clean. Yeah, they're basically they're half of an embossing plate. These plastic ones, even if you think about the metal foil plates and Better Press plates, they're basically an embossing plate. Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna plop this down. Only we're using the deboss side, whereas embossing plates or folders are doing an embossed. So you get the mound versus the other. Okay. So if you have Altenew inks, they're going to be kind of like the Simon Hurleys. I can't even tell if that one's leaving ink behind. I can't tell. Let's grab a darker one because I don't know if it's leaving any ink behind. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Oh, there we go. We're leaving some ink behind. Ooh, that's probably going to be really purple. Who's in the house for purple? Who's out there for purple? My purple peeps, where are you? Purple peeps. Yes, this does impress in the paper. I cannot compare the two because I don't know how deeply the the Better Press impresses. So we're again using the oldie. There's Alyssa and Diane of Oz. And there you go, my friends. Look at that. Look at that gem. And see, we're just using this little bit of tape right there, right? And then we'll just trim this down on both sides. And then we'll have a perfect... Okay, now you see how the ink is kind of blotchy? Okay, we're using plastic here. That was rude. What did you do? Maureen Pryor. Pam says, will you people stop asking me how I'm doing? It's triggering my chocolate mini eggs. But, so, yeah. So you can use pretty much any ink. But these plastic ones, okay, you're going to get... It's going to be like, I don't know. And it's not as deep as an embossing folder. So there is that too. Okay, so look at those. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Let's try Catherine Pooler. Because Miss Catherine Pooler, she has those squishy pads. Miss Squishy pants. Okay, let's see what Catherine Pooler looks like. We'll grab her bin of minis. We had our... I didn't buy my minis. My minis were gifted to me. The Altenew was gifted to me. Jean, dear, and Abraham. Jean and Abraham. Look, they're so dusty. I don't use them, you guys. I don't use them. But we're using them today. We're using them today. Okay, let's do Aquatini. We're going to do a little bit of Aquatini. And then we're going to slam in some Fiesta Blue. Now, her inks are very, I don't know how you say, juicy. Okay, these are pads. These are not felt. These are like squishy pads. So these are gonna, they just act different. They just act different. I mean, they cover really good first time around. I'm gonna wait to put it together until I just feel like this would make a mess. Okay, we're gonna set that down. And we're gonna send it to the other side. Ooh. That's me, being patient. I don't want to be patient. I want to be impatient. Okay, so you can see, maybe you can't. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I just ripped my tape. That's okay. But yeah, so it definitely covers better. Okay. You still get the weird little spotty spots in there. But I don't know. I kind of like it, you guys. And we did the two colors, so you can kind of see it. But yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. Yeah, I'm just thinking that, you know, these plastic plates are weird. They're just weird. But I like it. I still like it. Even like this one, we didn't even get color in the leaf. Like, you know. So it just gives a different look. Sponges. There you... Susan. Thanks for looking out. Yes, what Susan said. Sponges. Okay. Now, the one thing that I've noticed about the Better Press, they give you a magnet down here because they're giving you metal plates and all that fun stuff, right? But the fact that when you're inking these up over the metal plate, this is not coated. It's kind of a weird looking material. It looks, in my opinion, because I don't have it in my hand. but a lot of people are staining them. And you know, that does stress out. There's a group of people out there that stresses out about that. And I always wonder, like, why they don't put a piece of acetate down. Just saying. Put a piece of acetate down because it's magnet. This will hold everything, and then you clean your piece of acetate. I don't know. I don't have one. I can't try. I don't know if that will affect it or not, you know. Not packaging acetate, but thin acetate. Like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we did quite a few with the plastic. Okay, so now ugh, our sticky tape is still there, being sticky. We're gonna grab the Merry Christmas to You press plate. I'm really hoping this works. One, I need some Christmas cards. Two, I got this on clearance, so I didn't pay full price for it. Yay me. Okay, this is weird. So this has a coating on it. There's definitely a coating on this. And that's probably why they don't recommend you run it through your foiling plate. But people are doing it anyways, and it looks beautiful. So, yeah, we're going to ride that train. Yeah, we're going to we're going to hitch a ride on the do as everybody else does and throw caution to the wind. Okay, so we've got our plate there. We're going to get our... Don't worry, it's not the last piece of paper. We're going to get this here. We're going to find our mint tip. And then we're just going to grab a little bit of mint tape right to the side. Actually, let's slide that down just a wee bit. Okay. I just want you to hang on there. Oh, I touched it. I'm not really care though. I got something on it. What is going on? I don't even know. Okay, so we used mulberry before. Let's just stick with it because I just feel like that's what I want to do. You can't make me change my mind. Although, okay, tap and twist. Tap, push, twist. Tap, push. So it's a push and twist, not even a tap. It's a push and twist to get this inky. Come on. This is a little harder to ink up than, oh my gosh, it's so tiny. Ink, you heathen, ink. Okay. Whew, we're getting it. Do I know if this will fit through the press? I have no idea. It seems to be about the same thickness as my plastic plates. We'll find out here real quick. I still have my shim in there. And a little piece of fuzz. Okay, so we have our ink on. Oh my gosh. And if it doesn't work in here, I'm not sad because like I said, I'm going to jump on the send it through the hot foiling bus. So I will be doing that. Please note that you might want to try this outside of the warranty period. Yes, Susan, all of my stuff is way past return. Way past return. And even my hot plate thingy, I don't know, it sags in the middle. Okay, that is going through a little too easy. So, I may need another shim. Shim, sharoo. I may need another shim or two. But it's not bad. Not bad at all, my friendies. Look at that. Look at that. I would send this out. I mean, it's not perfect, but you know what they say. I don't work for Hallmark. So, yeah. I actually kind of dig that. So, yeah. I like it because if we antique it a little bit more, it'll just look antique with all the edgy, the imperfections. And I'm really all about laziness. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. I am really okay with that. Maybe some fun foam. Please hold. What color of fun foam do we want? What color? We have green fun foam. Let's pull out that. Da, 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 da. Oh, yes. Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull out, do I want to? I don't know. We'll pull this out. I'm going to take out those shims and replace it with this. Because I can. Nobody said I couldn't. Nobody said I couldn't. Wait, will it fit this way? Look at that. I only need to cut part of that. Hot dog. Let's grab out the scissors. Scissors McNizzers. Okay, and that like so. Heathens, unite. Okay, so we're gonna put the fun foam down there because it's a little thicker than the rest of the stuff, right? So we're gonna do that. You know what? I'm just saying. I wonder what it would do if we put the fun foam on top. I have no idea. Oh yeah, I ran out of that paper. Please hold. I have more papers. I got 40 more sheets. Although I feel like I may have combined a couple packs, so that might be more than 40. I don't know. We're gonna go to town though. Okay, so there's that. We're just gonna get it in the general vicinity, because that's how I'm feeling. General. Where's that mulberry? I'm liking this mulberry. And yeah. Okay, so we're gonna ink this up again. Do the twist, twist and shout. I'm sorry if I'm getting songs stuck in your head, but if I have to have it in my head, you're gonna have it in your head. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. I don't even know if I inked the whole thing up, honestly. But here it is. It's inky. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of second guessing myself. We're gonna throw the original paper shim back in there. Okay, we're gonna do it because I don't want. I'm having issues. Just leave me alone. Okay. And I just need to scoot it over just a hair. Nope. Okay. Doesn't want to slide. Okay. We got it. We got it in there. Don't move. Don't move, I say, please. Shove that in there. Okay, it's still an easy go. And I went kind of fast. We're just going to back it out. My bad. Cheryl Jackson, hello. If you're just joining us, we're using the old We Are Memory Keepers, which are now We Are Makers letterpress. This is from like 2015. Sooner, heckin' if I know. Okay, so point of fact, don't do that. I don't think it impressed any better having the foam on top, and you can kind of see it did shove into the foam. You can see that there. But what it also did is, because it was able to shove in, it actually, I know you guys can't see it, but it made, there's a good one. So any ink I got outside the stamp actually got in there. There's some spots there and across there, right there. So yeah, having the foam under the plate, I don't think really impacted it too much. I mean, it did shove it enough that you can see it through the backside a little bit. Okay. And that didn't happen with all of our other samples. Okay, it didn't shove through. So I don't think you need the foam on the outside. But I think it was a good enough wedge in there for this particular plate. So I'm going to put it back in, and we're going to run it again with our hard plastic piece where it's supposed to be. Where it's supposed to be. Nobody told me I couldn't do it the other way. So we're just going to set this on there. We're going to put that on there. We're going to get these little guys taped on. Make sure, yeah, that's close enough. And then we're going to ink her up again with my mulberries. Oops. These are, this is mulberry, not mulberries. Mulberry. Mullet. Mole. Bull. Not mole. There's no attacking the berries here. We're not going to the mall for these. Okay, we're going to close that up. We're going to open this up. And we're going to send it through to the other side. And I'm going so fast. I need to slow my roll. Does it make a difference? I don't know. I feel like it would. If you zoom through, you know, you might not have good contact. Try not to zoom. Unless you're on a Zoom call. Yeah, oh, look at that. Look at that. I am noticing that the top on this particular die is not inking very good. But that's okay. That's okay. Look at that, you guys. I now have a couple of Christmas cards. This one I'll just fussy cut all those yucky bits out of. Because I can. Look at that. I just made 3 Christmas cards. Out. Stuff is sticking everywhere. But how easy is that? So we had this guy out for an hour. Okay, and I need to do more. So we made, what did we make? Is this everybody? Hello. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these in an hour. And mind you, we started our hour off with Happy Mail. And then trying to get the tube of paint open. Or ink. Ink. It's not paint, it's ink. Ink and paint are 2 different things. It's ink. But here we go around the mulberry bush. The mulberry bush. Yay! What I want to try right now, though, is we got to clean this, right? And they did recommend archival cleaner. So let's see what the recommendation does. We're just going to squeeze and press to get the juices rolling. Squeeze and press. And then we're going to gently, we don't want to scrub. Okay, the reason you don't want to scrub is you don't want to rip that off, right? We don't want to rip it off. So we're just going to get that ink on there, and I'm just going to wipe that off. Foil it, foil it. We can foil it next week if you guys want to see some foiling. I'll write it down in my thingy right now. Next Wednesday, we shall do some foiling of this guy, we shall do some foiling, because that's the only hot plate I have right now. Eventually, I will have these Simon Hurley bunnies hot plate, or not hot plates, better press plates, because those bunnies are ridiculous, and it's Simon Hurley. So yeah, there we go. So Wednesday the 28th, live at 7 p.m. hot foil the better press. So we'll pull out a whole plethora of colors. We're just gonna hot foil a bunch of these little guys. That way there I can just make quick Christmas cards and you guys can enjoy that. Oh yes. So next Wednesday we will hot foil this. Now we put our archival cleaner on this. We got our Ucky cleanup rag, and yay, it stained it. It stained it so pretty. Look it. I do feel like there's a residue over it though after using that. So let's just rinse that off, because that'll make me a better Mr. Simon Hurley. Hello, hello, sir. Ooh, that just, I don't know. It might just be the plate, but it feels really weird. Let's see if that's actually clean, shall we? So we took we took the stuff to it. I probably shouldn't use that. Let's just use a piece of this and see if it actually cleaned, right? Or if I need to do more cleaning. Oh no, that's clean. That's clean. It's clean, my friends. It's clean. So I need my pokey tool, because remember, this is the old ladder press by We Are Makers, and it's actually, oh my goodness. I just need it. I need to get it. There we go. I just need it to get under it, you know, because it kind of suctions to it. But yeah, it came through. And yeah, it is a weird coating on this. So just know that. It's got a weird coating. But yeah. And this is the Spellbinders. If you guys are wondering, I do have an affiliate link for Spellbinders. It's down in my description in the link tree, right to Spellbinders. And just look for Better Press and check out the clearance section. Put it on your wish list. You can always click the little heart. Merry Christmas to you card front. And I got this off the clearance rack. Even though it's new, they put it on sale. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. And then before you guys go, I want to just, for those that have this machine, okay, those of you that have this machine, the original We Are Memory Keepers, aka We Are Makers, little dude, okay, and you're kind of wondering if you can use hot foil plates, because I heard, I don't know for sure, I'll let you know here, although I shouldn't have put that other one away. We're going to just run this one through real quick, because I'm curious, and it's right there. So yeah, this was also on the clearance rack, because I'm too cheap to buy stuff at full price. Uh-oh. This little piece of tape is being bad, but that's okay, because we need it to stick to this anyways. I'll clean the tape off later. So this is a hot foil plate, which I don't know. I would say, yeah, this is a hair. It's like a hair thinner. That's my feeling. But I could just be seeing things, but it does seem thinner. I don't know. It does. So it may or may not. And that may be why they say, hey, don't run it through the Better Press, right? The Better Press is a total different can of worms. So you don't want to muck up that. However, this is old, and this is what we're going to do. We're doing the Delightful Christmas hot foil plate in the old We Are Memory Keepers letter press. So if you're watching all those other videos about the Better Press, and you're like, yeah, Elizabeth is right, having it so that you can lift, because I have to slide it over to ink this up. That's not easy, and it's not better. Let's try Cosmic Sky, right? I don't know. Put on some hard rock music like Rob Zombie or Korn or somebody, and just ink these up. This is aggressive crafting right here. Get their ink on there. Tap and twist, tap and twist. I don't know. This one may not be good for this because I'm getting ink on the inside, but we'll see. We'll see. It might just be fine. It might just be fine. Because we can do whatever, like breaking the law, breaking the law. Yeah, we're breaking the rules, breaking the rules. Because, you know what? Nobody told me there was rules in crafting. Okay, we're going to open this up. Okay, so we're going to slide this in here. And we're going to go slow. Going to slow your roll. You ever tell your kids that? They're like flying around and you're like, slow your roll. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it through. Be your own boss. Be your own boss. System of the Down. Yeah. You guys, I like a lot of music. So much music. Country. Some rap. If you have the We Are Memory Keepers original letterpress, you can totally do the hot foil plates. Now, if you're doing your foiling, this is not foiling, but look at how fun is that? And I'm happy to say it did not push the color in there. Do you notice? We had all that ink in these little divots and everything. It did not push that in there. So maybe not this particular one, but some of your other hot foil plates that might look good in a solid black or something might be fun to run through this particular machine. So if you see them on clearance, you don't have to have the hot foil system. You don't have to. I mean, you could buy ones that might look good with some black or a solid color. What keeps the plate attached to the door? So this particular system comes with, when you purchase, because you can't, when you purchased the little letterpress, it came with these. And this is just double stick material, okay? It's a double stick sheet, okay? It's not as sticky as, like, your score tape, but I think it might be stickier than sticker paper, maybe. So, this could, I don't know, you could use it like sticker paper, or maybe if you have double-sided sticker paper, Scrapbook.com, Elizabeth's Crafts, hold these guys in place. Okay, and there it is. So I took a big sheet and I cut it into fourths and put it on there because I couldn't get the plate off. You know, the plastic plate covers this whole thing. But this is all I used on mine. And it's still very sticky. And probably mine stayed sticky because I actually, I might have accidentally thrown it away, but I kept the cover over it so that when I was ready to use it, you know, I could just peel that off. I pulled this thinking this was more of that, but yeah, because I tried to, yeah, letterpress adhesive sheets. Now, again, these are old. I don't even know if they make them anymore. 2009. So this is probably 2009, whereas some of these were made in 2015. The 1900s. No. But yeah, so this is letterpress adhesive, and I bought an extra pack because I figured, heck, it'll come in handy for something, right? I don't know. I have so much of it, you guys. It's ridiculous. I don't even know. But yeah, so, oh, this one's empty. Where'd the innards go? But yeah, I've got lots of these. I'm going to be playing around with it more now that I know I can even run my hot foil plates through it. But yeah, so there you have it. That's what we're doing. And look, that just wipes right off. Bye, Miss Maddie. Emptiness scrapper. The words were really hard. But yeah, so that's what sticks this down. Now in the better press, again, you guys, I've seen a lot of people with the dirty mats. Maybe if I had one, I would put a piece of acetate down to see if that made my life easier, because this is magnetic, and then you tape your little thing to the door, which actually you can lift and flip like the Altenew thing, right? You can lift the door, flip it, work on it, then flip it back, and then it doesn't touch this until it goes through the machine. This one, old school, you can probably find it in the classifieds, or maybe your mom's got one hiding out in her closet or something. I found mine at Tuesday Morning like 4 years ago, and I bought it, and now you know. I buy stuff thinking I'm gonna use it, and then I don't. So there. For my shim, I did this guy for shim, and I also at one point was using this for a shim. So you know, you might need some paper, thicker paper, or something a little extra in there, depending on how snug the fit is. I'm using my Cuttlebug. Cuttlebug is very similar to the Spellbinders machines. So yeah, if you're wondering, this will definitely fit in the small Spellbinders because it fits in my Cuttlebug, and my Cuttlebug is a little bit smaller than the Spellbinders. So there you have it, my friends. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me while we just cranked out some Stuffaluffagus. So if you're curious, with the We Are Makers, I cannot say for the better press. I have heard, do not use these in the better press. Okay? I don't have one, so I'm not going to attempt it. But if I had one, I don't know, I might. But we got the better press. We're going to pull this guy out again for our hot foiling. Okay? And somebody mentioned using some alcohol to clean it, so I'll just see. I'll do a little test spot because I really don't want to ruin it. But we used Catherine Pooler inks, very juicy pads, sponges, where we used the Mulberry Better Press ink. And because we didn't push very hard, we got a very light. I don't know, I like it. Simon Hurley, really old grungy ink. Altenew, and then again some more of that mulberry. I don't know, I really like this mulberry. I think this is going to be really pretty for Christmas. I know you guys can buy the individual 4-packs. I'll have to look and see if anybody knows. I think they have reinkers for these. I don't know. Again, I do have Spellbinders listed down below. If you think this is really cool, but what you just saw me go through was a little difficult, go watch those Better Press videos. Like I said, I've been seeing them and I'm just like, but stay on track, Elizabeth. We're not spending money, and I do have this system which does work. Now, it does not work as well as what I've seen the actual letterpress, because the inking is a little bit more smooth and stuff, and that just might be me trying to get a handle on things. So I thank you all. They do, yes, yes. Okay, so if you find one that you love, mulberry, in the black, maybe get a little bit of reinkers for them, especially in the holiday season. I really see these during the holiday season 100%, because I don't know, I just think it would be pretty. But anyways, thank you all for hanging out. We will see you next time right here on the channel, which would be Monday 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and Wednesday next week we'll be hot foiling this little gem right here. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. Stay crafty, my friends, and hugs to all of those that need them, and we will see you next time. Uh-oh, T says I already broke my no-buy for 6-6 clearance, and then Gina K, but that's okay. That's okay. You get right back on that no-buy bus, because I'm sure you've already saved a lot of money by not spending throughout the whole, you know, because what is it? We're almost done with February, so a month and a half-ish, a little over a month and a half, so good job, good job. Until next time, bye-bye. Hugs right back. Thank you, Susan. Ooh, Mary almost broke it for Pink and Maine.